Hey everyone, it's me. So today's video is going to be all about the skin, and you may or may not know that I went to school to become an esthetician, which is someone that specializes in skincare. So I've learned so many things, things I didn't even know about. I didn't really know how to take care of my skin, and you know, the course of 13 months I went through and, you know, studied and learned a whole lot of stuff. So anyway, I was watching a video the other night, and the young lady, she was just giving out some false information about skincare, and I'm not the type to like leave comments on people's pages and kind of be like the know-it-all. I just kind of, you know, I'm like, but that's not right. So anyway, I decided to make my own video to kind of clear the air about some things and to give some knowledge to you guys who may not know about your skin. Now for me, my skin is combination, and that means that my skin in particular is normal throughout the perimeter of it, and in the middle is where I get oily in the T-zone section, which is here and here. So you have to find a certain type of cleanser that's going to suit the needs of your skin. Now a lot of people think that when you wash your face and your face is really dry and tight, they think that that means your skin is clean, and in essence you are stripping your skin of its natural protective barrier, which is called the acid mantle, and that just kind of protects your skin from like outside debris and things like that. So you do, the feeling of tight and dry is something that you don't want when you are cleansing your skin. Now I like to use gel cleansers, but sometimes I'll use like creamy cleansers as well. But one I like in particular, it's kind of watered down, is my Johnson & Johnson Purpose. It is a soap-free cleanser. It removes everything. It's really gentle, won't burn your eyes. It's inexpensive. You can find it at Walmart for just maybe $3-4, and it really cleanses my skin. I really like the way it makes my skin feel. My skin does not feel dry. It doesn't feel tight afterwards, because that's something, like I said, that you don't want your skin to, that's not what you're looking for. Your skin should feel supple. It should feel, I don't know, it should feel nice once you finish cleansing it. It shouldn't feel like you just wiped alcohol over your face. That is definitely not what you want. And another thing that people may have a little bit of a struggle with is finding the right moisturizer for themselves. Now for me, I've had that problem because, like I said, I do have oily T-zone. So I was using moisturizers that contain oil, and for the winter time that's, you know, okay, but for the summertime, and it's been so hot here in Georgia, I was really looking for something that was going to be lightweight, but that also moisturized my skin and made my skin feel like I actually put something on it, but not feeling heavy. So what I found was the Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture, and this particular one is for sensitive skin. Now the reason why I got the one that said sensitive skin, because on the box, yeah, it doesn't say it on the back, but on the actual box it says that it's water-based. Now that's something that someone who suffers from oily skin, that's something you want to look for in your moisturizer or in your primer, because you don't want to add more oil to your skin if you already suffer from oily skin. So this one is, I love this. I can't rave enough about it. I just went on Google and I just kind of looked up water-based moisturizers, and that one kept popping up. I went to Makeup Alley, and the reviews for that was really, really good. But like I said, it does leave my skin feeling moisturized, but it just kind of soaks right in, and it doesn't have like that oily, you know, residue kind of feeling to it. So next I'll talk about some, what is this called? SPF. Now this is key. Growing up, I knew nothing about SPF at all. I didn't know that I needed it, didn't know that it was something I was supposed to be using until I started school. So this is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock, and this is SPF 45. Now, a misconception some people have about moisturizers. SPF is the higher it is, the better it is. That is false. There's nothing stating that anything above SPF 30 to 45 is any more efficient than something that claims to be SPF 100. So you can just stick to your 30 to 45, and that'll be perfectly fine. I know some of these companies market the higher SPFs and charge a higher price for it, but there's nothing, like I said, proven that anything higher than about 30 to 45 is any more effective than this one. And this one leaves your skin not oily feeling. It leaves it kind of like, not dry, but it doesn't feel like greasy, and that's something that I really look for when I use these products products, especially in the summertime because it's so hot here. So I don't want to add any more oil that I don't need to my skin. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to go into this. This kind of goes into conjunction with the SPF, and I'll tell you about that in a second. Now, this is one of the products that I use for my skin. It's a lightening serum for my hyperpigmentation. Hyperpigmentation is the dark spots that we tend to get, and a lot of people don't know why they get that. Now, me, I never considered myself to be an acne, I never considered myself to be to have acne. I get an occasional breakout here and there, especially during my time of the month, and that's when I'll get a breakout. Like I just got that one right there, and as you can see, it's already starting to darken, but that is considered having acne. So anyway, I picked this up a while back, and I've been using it. It has 3.9% hydroquinone and a lot of other good ingredients that'll help exfoliate and help remove the dead skin and get rid of the dark marks. Now, a lot of people don't know that when you use something like this, that you definitely want to use an SPF, especially if you're going out. If you use this at night, like before bed, then it's fine. You don't need to put an SPF. But people don't realize that when you do use things like a glycolic or the hydroquinone or something like that, a retin-A, that it makes you very sensitive to the sun, more so than if you weren't using a product like that. And so if you do not use an SPF and protect yourself from the sun, everything that you're doing with that serum or that product that's going to lighten and brighten the skin, it's just going to make those spots even darker. So that's something that I never knew. You know, I've been to the dermatologist, you know, years ago, and you know, several times, and no one ever told me anything about having SPF. Not only does it help to you know, help prevent cancer, but you know, like I said, it's going to help with these spots to not become dark when you get into the sun, because your skin becomes photosensitive when you're using like a bleaching product on your skin or a lightening product on your skin. So that's something that I didn't know. Now also, the thing that the girl said in her video was that exfoliation is bad. That is definitely false. You want to exfoliate your skin because it's going to help to remove those layers of dead skin, which, you know, all that kind of stuff. It helps to lift off anything that's just been sitting up there. It helps to, like any product that you're using, like this product here, it helps it to penetrate better because the skin is smooth and it's going to sink in better than just not having exfoliation at all. And it, you know, it helps smooth out the skin and everything. So some people say that they like to use the St. Ives apricot scrub. No. Now, I used to use that myself, so that's something that, you know, I didn't know about. But if you look at your apricot scrub, the little bead things in there are actually I think they're walnut shells, and they're so jagged and rough, so when you are exfoliating with that on your skin, it's creating tiny little tears or tiny little lacerations that you won't be able to see, you know, with the naked eye. But if you look under the microscope, you're creating little tears in your skin because the walnut shells are so jagged and they're not smooth. So you don't want to use anything like that on your face. Your face is so much more delicate than the rest of your body. Now that'll be good for, you know, exfoliating the rest of your body, but for your face, you do not want to use something like that. Something that's gentle, something that has like a rounded edge to it, and that's just something that you would have to find, you know, and look up the ingredients and see what's in it. When I was in school, we used a what was it called? Adzuki bean, and that was for it can be used for sensitive skin, but it was you know, like a granular exfoliation, and that one works really well. And then you can use things which are chemical exfoliations. We also had something called papaya enzyme, and that helps to break down those dead skin cells and, you know, renew the skin and show that brighter, even complexion. Now, something I've been doing is using chemical peels, and I've kind of slipped off from doing it, but I have two here. One is a glycolic, I don't know if you can see that, and one is a lactic acid. Lactic acid is derived from milk, and this one this one is especially good for hyperpigmentation or hyperpigmented skin. And then the glycolic is just like an old school one. Some people still don't use this, but I like it, and I found that when I was using it and using it consistently, my skin did look better. It looked more even, it looked more bright, and like I said, it did get off that dead skin that just sits up there and makes your skin look dull. So those are two that I really like. I wouldn't say to just go out and buy a chemical peel, especially if you don't know the ingredient, if you don't know the pH of it. You know, it can be very dangerous and you can end up hurting yourself. So I would say if you were interested in something like that, to definitely seek an esthetician and have them evaluate your skin and see what your needs are, and take it from there. So I don't know if I had anything else to say in this video. I hope it was helpful for some of you guys. And yeah, if you guys have any questions for me about anything skin related, just please leave me a comment and I will be sure to get back to you. So until next time, guys. Hey guys, it's me again. I forgot to mention something. This is going to be pertaining to breakouts. Now, you have to know where the breakout is coming from in order to know what kind of treatment you're going to need for that. So you can have external factors or internal factors. So external will be something, let's say for instance, that you just happen to break out right over here, but you break out in that same spot all the time, but you don't get that on the other spot. It can be something as simple as your cell phone. Are you remembering to wipe it down? It can be your bed sheets on your washcloth. Are you remembering to change them often? You know, things like that. Now for me, I know that my breakouts are internal. So whenever my cycle is coming, I get a breakout here or there, like I have this one right here. So you would have to treat that internally. So some of the things that the dermatologist might prescribe for you might be antibiotics. They have erythromycin, there's clindamycin, or they might prescribe to you birth control. I'm not really fond of birth control, so I do have the antibiotics. Now I do forget to take them, but that's something that's going to help treat that bacteria from the inside. And also, if it's not any of those factors, are you stressed? What's your diet like? Are you drinking enough water? And I know we didn't really touch too much on this in school, but it's something that I definitely want to learn more about. It's something called skin mapping. So let's say you break out on your forehead, or you just break out on your chin, and those are the only, you know, that might be the only area that you break out on. The science of skin mapping, it'll tell you what's going on inside your body that's, you know, that's causing that breakout. I can't remember, you know, which thing meant what. Like, I don't remember if your cheeks meant you had too much dairy or something like that, but it's different things because your body works as a whole unit. So whatever is happening on your skin is something, you know, if it's not something that is an external factor, it's something internally, and that's something that, you know, can be your diet, or can be, you know, an issue with your pancreas. It can be this or it can be that. So that is the science of skin mapping, and that's something that is really interesting, and you'll be surprised what you learn about yourself, you know, if you just get a breakout in the same area all the time. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that information out to you guys, and like I said, if you have any additional questions or if you want any more information, just give me a buzz and I'll see you soon. Bye.